Showers continue for portions of Hidalgo County, as well as some noisy rainmakers for our friends out in the eastern portions of the state. We'll go ahead and zoom in on this area here that we've been tracking this line of some showers and storms as well. The good news is that, well, in the last several radar scans, we're seeing at least some weakening within some of these more heavier looking cells, and Fort Sumner continues to see at least continued improvements here within the last hour or so. Now, as we get into the afternoon, though, again, about earliest time frame, right around that 11 to 12 o'clock time frame, is when we'll start to see a little bit more of that activity sparking up on radar, mainly in the southern portions of the state. Our main concern right now is going to be along the Sacramento Mountains, especially for that potential of burn scar flooding, as we could see not only slower moving storms, but also potentially repeated rounds of storms and over that area as well. Most of the northern side of the state, though, is going to remain a little bit more on that drier side. In fact, there's still a lot of drier air up in the northern portions of the state. Notice that brown color there. As we go through the day today, we'll start to lift, especially once we get to the later evening hours. That's when we'll watch for, at least tomorrow, at least a little bit more widespread chances for rain. But through the day today, any one storm that does form could be a heavy rainmaker. So we'll be watching for that potential of flash flooding through portions of the southern sides of the state where flooding is possible in spots. But for those of us that miss out on that rain, well, it's still going to be a little bit more about the temperatures. We're still running several degrees above the average for us here in the metro today, and areas in the north and east, well, at least the rainfall that they saw yesterday, are helping to bring down those temperatures down into the lower 70s. Areas in the southern half of the state, though, still feeling a little bit more like summer there instead of right around that fall time frame. In fact, fall starts on Monday at around 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, again, some parts in the southern half of the state, messy wet weather expected today, at least in some spots. Not everyone will get to see rain out there today. Roswell will give it about a 20% chance of some isolated showers and storms. Our friends out in the Silver City area, a 40% chance of some isolated showers or storms. Now, the northern side of the state, I think, is going to remain a little bit more on the dry side, less rain chances, especially for Farmington today. But notice tomorrow we'll give it a 30% chance for your friends out in the Farmington area. And then Las Vegas, 20% chance of showers and storms today, and then a 40% chance as we get into your day tomorrow. The North Mountains will also continue to remain a little bit more on that dry side today. But by tomorrow, I think we'll see a little bit more widespread activity across the state, including our friends out in the Santa Fe area. 10% chance of some showers and storms today, very low chance. By tomorrow, though, we'll bump that up to a 40% chance. Here in the metro, I think also extremely low rain chances for the day today. If we were to see any one storm here in the metro, it would be later on in those later afternoon to even early evening hours. But for us tomorrow, that's going to be the big day in that 7-day forecast. Take a look at that. Friday, 50% chance of some showers and storms. High will be 79, but by Monday, high of 86 with very low rain chance.